Look at her. Keep it up. All right. Huh? You watching that?
A little more of a backbeat during the second hour.
Yeah, you watching the honeys were up there dancing, man. They were on camera, too. I love it. I love it. Okay, now we've got to get to some more emails. We promised to interview this young, aspiring lady, but before we do that, we've got people waiting forever. Now we'll talk to Bill.
Billy Maupin to go.
Bill Maupin's next on our list. Okay, Bill. How are you, Bill?
How you doing, Duke?
Doing good, brother. Thanks for asking. I've got my daughters here, 3 of the 7. I don't want the other 4 to get mad at me, but the 3.
And I know how proud you are of them.
I am very proud. They're friends of mine. I need their friendship right now too, and they're good friends.
Well,
what are you laughing at?
My question tonight kind of had to deal with that. If I can ask your daughters, what was it like growing up with your dad?
Good question.
It's a big question. It's a really big question.
Go first, Kaja. Take it away.
Oh, wow. What was it like growing up with him? I don't know. I guess, your father's your father, and you don't notice that anything's unique until you learn other people's experiences. But I was really fortunate because I got to travel with him and, see a lot of things when I was at a formative age. And I'm really grateful for that. I love going back to Chicago with Dad. I got to go to Europe with Dad. Yeah.
Yes.
Camille, Chelsea?
Schmeeks.
Yes, Camille. Go ahead, Camille.
It was having Dad for a dad was great, but also we grew up in a really unique town in Bear Valley that snows a bunch, and so Dad, I don't know, I have really fond memories of him driving us to school on snowmobiles when we were little and shoveling the deck and really taking care of the family. And I don't know, I was really fortunate to have grown up there, and I was really fortunate to have grown up with the dad that I had.
Thanks. I appreciate it, Camille. That's very kind of you. I love you. Go ahead now, you, Chelsea. You're the youngest. You're the last of the Conrad clan. The last of the Conrad women. This is it.
It was
no mas.
It was an isolated area, and I never even could comprehend Dad's celebrity until I got older. I didn't even really think about it. So to me, he was just like my soccer coach and would take us to our ski races and was very hands-on athletically. He always wanted to be doing what we were doing, and Camille was, we skied, and Camille was really good at skiing, and it was cute because Dad would, it was whatever he did, he wanted to be the best at, so he'd get really good at it, but he always wanted her critique. He'd like, all right, I'm going to ski down, I want you to watch me, I want you to watch my form, I want you to tell me what I'm doing wrong, and so it was a really involved process, and it was neat to be able to have that sort of camaraderie, I guess. It was a good experience.
Good, all right. So anything else? There you go, Bill. How's that?
That is great. Well,
yeah.
Ladies, I got a wonderful opportunity to spend 6 days with your dad this summer, and I know he is so proud of each one of you. And it was a highlight of my life to be able to spend your time with your dad.
Hey, thanks a lot for that, Bill. Hey, give your wife a hug and give the little girl send her my love, and thanks for all the kind things and your friendship.
All righty, Duke. We'll talk to you again soon.
Good. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging on all that time too. I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime, Duke.
All right, thanks. All right, now, what do you think? Should we do some calls or should we do some emails? And then we have to interview this lovely lady, Stacy. We promised to interview her right after. I mean,
Ashley Young,
Ashley.
Miss Studio City.
Are you mixing Studio City and
2011.
Ashley together?
Yes, I made a mistake there.
That could have happened.
Stashley.
Yeah, all right, we'll talk to you. All right, we got, hey, Jim, how are you?
Let's head on over to Jim. We got Jim on the line.
Hey, Jim, what's up?
Hey, Robert, how are you?
Good, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. We're in Ventura, and I got a beautiful girl, and we just got a dog. So we're doing pretty good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So
yeah, God, my girl is the one that. What? Friends on Facebook.
Oh, all right. Well, that's cool. I like that. So good. I'm glad. It's good to hear from you too, and I'm glad you got this woman and your dog and your home, and you're happy, right?
Yeah, very much so.
Good. All right. Well, listen.
Have you seen Connie?
Have I? Yeah, I just saw her last week. Yeah, the death of Eddie Fisher. The girls had a memorial for for their dad.
Eddie, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for the call, brother, and I'm glad you're doing well.
Okay.
Ciao.
Good. Really nice talking to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
Boy, it's nice to have good friends.
Yeah, it is. Now, he's an old friend of mine from way back, and his brother was a stuntman that I knew. Anyway, yeah, I went to that function for Connie. You know, her two daughters were Eddie Fisher's children. Did you know that?
You know, I did note that. Obviously, when you talk about obviously the marriage didn't succeed, but you can't say anything when you look at the offspring. Boy,
Yeah,
that did succeed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big time.
And then we had unfortunately, we had the funeral for Stephen Cannell. That was a magnificent event, but you know, it was heartbreaking too.
I would imagine the turnout was very strong.
Oh yeah, there were.
It was a really beautiful ceremony.
Yeah, Marcia is the godmother to Camille, Marcia Cannell, Steve's wife. Anyway, he's with his son Derek now, and he's with God. So I love you, Steve. Here or there, I'll be joining you in a few years. So anyway, going back to Rita in Jeffersonville, if you could remake any movie with yourself in the lead, what would it be? Could remake any movie with me in the lead. Oh, wow. I could do Shane, Alan Ladd role. I could do that one. Yes, I could definitely do.
Hello.
Hello. I could definitely do Casablanca, the Humphrey Bogart.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. So anyway.
How about Gone with the Wind?
No, that belongs to my neighbor who lived next door.
We'll leave that one to Gable.
Yeah, it's Clark.
Clark.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah, you know, we call him Clark. Right? All right, now, young lady, it's...
We happen to have Ashley, of course, Miss
have-
Studio City.
That's right, Miss Studio City 2011.
Pretty nice.
all right, that's now, right? 2011?
Yes, this is coming year.
Okay, and where do you, if you still do you go to school?
No, I'm not currently going to school. I'm working as a drug education and awareness counselor.
Oh, wow, good for you. So now this is going to take you to, what's the next step that you take in pursuing your career?
Well, the next step is winning Miss California USA, and then after that is winning Miss USA and then Miss Universe.
Oh, cool. What
Yeah.
about Miss America? You going to not go that route?
Well, that's a different organization, and I'm on a different route.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
like the Burt Parks organization. Is that correct?
I'm not sure who owns that organization.
Well, what would you ask this young lady, Burt Parks? Do you think she knows who the hell Burt Parks is? Oh my gosh!
I think there's one that's like the older-fashioned the pageant, and there's one that's a little more fresh.
Oh yes. Wow.
I think the Miss USA is a little more fresh.
Is that it?
I believe that to be the case.
It's very
Okay.
fresh.
All right. No. Well, so now we're gonna give you more time, girl. I mean, you've got it. You're only 5.5 million people are listening to you. So what do you want to tell them?
Hey, we're going to come back and find out how people can kind of keep up to date with all Ashley's activities.
We need
That
to
sounds
know
good.
what's going on with this woman.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
It's Ashley.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you can donate it to